guess we're gonna be planting lilies and dahlias. I forgot what we're planting because my son's over here trying to make me feel good. So let's do this. It's the beginning of March. I'm in zone 8A. So let's do this. I'll give you some tips while I'm planting. Sorry about the wind in the intro. This was last year and I bought a better mic since then. Okay, so first I dig 68-inch deep holes to plant the tubers in. I got this Longfield Garden brand bag at Costco and it only comes with 8 tubers, 4 of which are Royal King, which I'm planting here now. I'm looking for the pink eyes or buds. It's a little green growth, which is a good sign these tubers are healthy. And when you find the pink buds, or eyes as they call them, you set the tubers in with the eyes facing up. I read to not break or cut individual tubers, so I'm just throwing the whole thing in there. I then cover them up with compost and soil mixed together, and just a bit of mulch as I read they prefer sun on their roots. I planted the other 4 tubers, which were called Bacardi. But full disclosure, these didn't even make it. They started growing, but then they gave up. It may have gotten way too hot here. As I said, I planted these in March, but come May, we had super high heats here in El Paso, Texas, where I'm from. It goes up to 115 sometimes, and they just did not like that. The Royal King did make it though, so stay tuned for how long it took for them to finally blossom. A month later, in April, they sprouted! Yay! And this is how they were looking. These 3 here, this one and this one, are the Royal King. And there's one behind my salvia there that I didn't show and was growing really nicely also. These 3 over here, if you could see them, they're tiny. Here's 1, 2, and down here's the 3rd one. Those are the Bacardi. Here's the 4th one. But those did not make it. I don't know. It got too hot too fast and they just didn't make it. I'm hoping they come back this year. Come May, they were a little bit bigger. This is what they look like. That one died. Too hot. And these 2 survived. But again, they didn't quite make it. The Royal Kings are looking bigger, more lush, very nice. Once June rolled around, the heat here in El Paso was over 100 degrees, 115 degrees on some days. And though the Royal Kings were still green, the Bacardi over here on the left side all gave up and said, "Not today, son." And those all went to plant heaven. As you can see, it's pretty bare. And the Royal Kings, though green, they didn't fare that well, like I said, with our summer heat. And they didn't get this bloom here until the end of September, which was a whole 6 months after planting. And then this little beauty came out. I guess she was worth the wait. I only got that one bloom in September, and the leaves are still looking nice at this point, so I'm happy about that. And here's a little bud coming out here on this one. And the ones that are over here, the Royal Kings, probably were saved because the salvia back here with the purple flowers was shading most of them. So this is why I'm thinking they fared a little better over here. It probably had to do with them shading it from the blazing sun. And then at the beginning of October, a couple more blossomed over here. So, let's see. My honest opinion, I don't think I'll be re-sowing these tubers again. It's just too hot here in my area and they don't fare well mid-heat. Maybe I'll sow some behind the salvias next time so they could be more shaded. Or I'll just stick to native drought-tolerant heat-loving plants like my gorgeous blue mist over here that always seems to have butterflies surrounding it. I love this plant so much. And if you were wondering what I fertilize with or if I fertilize them at all, I didn't take video of me fertilizing the area where the dahlias were, but I did fertilize. I added about a tablespoon of organic molasses that you see here. I then add some hot water because molasses is super thick. Add some hot water, blend that in, put that in a gallon of water, and then I add liquid kelp, fish fertilizer, and humic acid. And you can see I put humic acid 1 ounce, and then I put 2 ounces of kelp and 2 ounces of fish fertilizer. I also add that to the gallon of water, and that's how I fertilize my flower garden. I just want to finish by saying thank you for watching, and if you have any dahlia tips, please comment below. Also, subscribe and like, and a million thank yous. See you later.